Hi, I'm Michael.
And I'm Leah.
I'm here today with Leah. We're going to be doing some, just explaining to you a few nuggets on how to relieve your body through stress. Leah, we're doing some yoga stretches and that, how to unwind our bodies from the sitting, what we're going to be doing a lot of. And I'm going to show you a few little strokes you can do with your body and some breathing, how to help us take our body out of this sort of fight or flight stage that we're in at the moment. Tell you a bit of myself. Years and years ago, when I started as a sports therapist, so I spent loads of years studying. And about 10 years ago, I had that little white that light bulb moment where sort of a lot of stuff made sense, and I was able to develop this system, which I do now. Is called muscle fascia integration. The fascia is that what body is contained in fascia to hold it all together. Is where all the nerves go, and the blood vessels, and the muscles, and all the organs are held in place by the fascia. And going from that, it's the sitting that we're going to be doing, and a lot of ailments which I treat actually come from problems of people from sitting. Because when we sit, okay, the fascia gets restricted, so when we stand up, the body still thinks it's in a sitting position. So if you look in the street, people actually walking around as they're just pulled out of their chair. But the problem with this as well is that it affects our ability to breathe deep into the abdomen, and it's very important that we flush in oxygen into that, because that's our energy. It's like our engine. So we get released. It's about up to 90% of our toxins go through breathing. So if you're not breathing efficiently, your body become toxic, and then disease will come in of some form or anxiety, which is quite common. I treat a lot of anxiety, especially more in kids, believe it or not. I'm quite successful at treating that in kids. Kids are beginning now, because of devices and sitting down a lot, their body becomes restricted in this area, and they're not able to breathe into that. So the breathing becomes high. A lot of kids I treat with anxiety, their breathing is actually stuck in the adrenals. And all the problem with the adrenals is we digest fear here. So if we can't transcend the fear, we can't go over the bridge into the perineum, which is our core centre, we'll go on a bit more of that in a minute, then we're driven by fear. Okay, so helping us to release this area in here helps us to become more grounded and more focused and concentrated in ourselves. With the strokes I'm going to show you, I'm just going to lift up my shirt. Don't be fearful, it's 12 rated. Here we've got one of the most important places we need to release is just underneath the sternum there, either side. And the linear elbow. The linear elbow is where muscles, the six-pack is kept it to. As you can, I've not got one. But what we do, the best way we do is, you don't need to go into the muscle. We're surfing the surface. So you just hold it. And you'll find that slowly it softens up. Okay. This is very good for if you're treating someone who's got reflux, babies. I'll just show them the same sort of thing. Because babies with reflux, generally it's because the breathing's not breathing into the abdomen or colic, so you would just work around there, down in your elbow and around the belly button. But just going on the dew, moving on slowly, just going that softly front into there, and then you come to the edge, and it'll be quite like a tight spot where the spleen is. We just press down there just a few times, and then we go to the other side, and again we just do there, just massaging there, and you'll feel it just soften up. Like I say, you don't need to go deep into muscle. We're just trying to surf the fascia on the top.
It's just a light stroke.
That's it, last stroke, that's it. And just press down into there. So then we do these little circular moments, okay, clockwise, just round in here. Again, you don't need to be going too deep, seriously, to be effective. And when we go round to the bottom, we just pull up a little bit and massage that, because that's where we hold our tension, that's where we hold the fear. And we move around this side, and we move up again, and pull this up into there, and just feel that moving around. And again, we're just doing these little circular motions, and we do some really big ones. And another area is underneath the 12th rib. Okay, I found especially people that have got autoimmune disease, autoimmune problems, or really high anxiety, this is going to be tight. Because when we're going to breathe deep, the diaphragm should expand, but that's tight, like that, they can't. It comes again up into here, and again, what it does, it affects the adrenals and it overstimulates them, and then the body goes in a state of fight or flight. So if you're someone that gets panic attacks, or someone that find that they've got anxiety, try to concentrate your breathing into that perineum area, okay? It's just focus breathing it into there and then releasing it. And you find the more that you do it, the body starts getting used to that. But also then you're oxygenating your system. You get more oxygen in. You're not holding all them toxins in your body. Okay, so it's good. So in a minute, Leah will show you how to open up this area with some yoga moves, which helps to open up the hips. Because when we're sitting down like so into here, okay, when we get up, the body thinks it's like that. So it's good to be able to open up all this area, so the body then breathes like when we was young, when we was 1 or 2, when we used to breathe in into the area before we got into basically clothing in what older adults do, which is sit down and hold on to stress. Okay, so for further ado, Leah,
Yeah.
and show us how to do some yoga, some little yoga moves to help us to unwind from sitting, basically, the restrictions.
Should we just run over the strokes just quickly, like just without
sorry.
saying?
So first of all, what we do, we go underneath the sternum like that, okay, brilliant, like that, and we do the other side under like that, perfect like that. And again, one of the most important areas is this linear elbow, okay. So what happens with the linear elbow, if that gets too tight, especially people that wear belly rings, it can really make it tight. It's like having your car in acceleration but not having the gear on, okay? That's why it's very important that we release it, because if that's tight like that, again, we can't breathe in, we can't breathe deep. So just again, we just hold it and we just